What is going on, YouTube? Julian back with another video. And if you are new to the channel, just so you know, I am a real estate agent here in San Antonio, Texas. If you're thinking about becoming a real estate agent, go ahead and hit my link down below in the comment section. Or if you're an agent or just somebody who's just looking maybe for a little bit of mentorship or help, I'm just here to give free advice. Either way, let's get into the topic of the video, which is how I made my first $10,000 in 1 month. And so it was a long journey, and honestly, 10,000 seems like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's not at the same time, if that makes sense. You just have to put yourself in the right position to be able to make that. And so let's just reverse time back a little bit and go back to when I had my first personal trainer's Craigslist ad. I was actually forced into doing this by my best friend, and he was just telling me, you know, you're in the fitness industry, you love fitness, you sell supplements, like you have a lot of knowledge, why aren't you doing it? I guess at that time I was scared to make the jump, which we all are. We're all scared to do something that we're uncomfortable with or is unknown. And so what happened was he made an ad for me, and somebody actually reached out. I think they reached out to him because he had put his information on there, and he was like, you got to do it, reach out to him, that's your first client. And so I did. And so it happened to be a young gentleman from El Paso as well, so pretty cool, we could relate there. Probably made it a little bit easier for me. And then from that point, we decided to start training 3 times a week. I charged him $30 per hour, and that's about $90 per week. So if we did it for 4 weeks, or yeah, $90 a week, so we did it for 4 weeks because that's a month, we were at $360 a month, which doesn't seem like a lot, but the $360 a month on top of what I was doing or working at the time, plus going to school, you know, it was extra funds. And so it was able to assist me a little bit more and help me, you know, maybe spend a little bit or save a little bit more money. But if you multiply that times 4, so just 4 clients, you're working with 4 people a month, you know, an entire 30 days, 31 days, you're seeing the same 4 people, which isn't really that bad. You're making $1,440 a month. So now you're getting into the thousands. So it kind of opened up my eyes because I realized that you can make a lot of money in such a short amount of time. And I didn't keep up with it, to be honest, because I just didn't feel like personal training was my thing. I still love fitness. Honestly, it's a passion of mine, but it just didn't feel like who I was, and that's okay. And so, another thing that I tried recently was to freelance my editing, and I'm not saying that it wasn't my thing, because who knows, you know, I just didn't get hired. But there's people on there that are charging like $400 per video and $500 per video, and imagine if they're doing that even just once a week. You know, that's $400 for the week. Multiply that times 4, that's got to be $1,600 a month, and that's just for 1 video a week. If somebody's able to do that, you're able to do the same thing. I'm gonna shout out my best friend here, Zach, Make Money Mowing. So for example, he posted a video that says $500 work days in lawn mowing. Imagine if you were to do that 5 times a week. You were to work 5 days a week, 5 times 500. So you would get extremely close, if not already make $10,000 a month just doing that. So what I'm getting at the point here is I didn't make $10,000 right away. It's probably been 3 or 4 years since I've, you know, personal trained or did that. But I started continuing the same journey that I had been looking for at the time, was to become, you know, my own boss. And you don't necessarily have to be your own boss. You can totally have a college degree and make, you know, really good money. You can always do investments on the side and make money that way as well. Or, you know, if you're in sales, if you're a car salesperson, then you can make awesome money. I had a friend who showed me a check one time. This was before I even imagined making $10,000 in 1 month. And he had made over $10,000. I think he made like $15,000, $16,000 in 1 month selling cars. There's just so many different avenues, but if you're already in the process of doing it and you just feel like it's not working, I don't know what to do anymore, the thing is you got to continue to keep exploring, because real estate brought that to life for me, brought that, you know, idea, that goal, that vision. But for the most part, it was able to bring that vision to life. And I never imagined that I would make $10,000 in 1 month, and I still have to keep it going. You know, just because I did it once doesn't mean, oh, now I can relax and, you know, let my foot off the gas. Because if I do, then, you know, I'm not going to hit $10,000 next month or the month after that or the month after that. I would have to put the same amount of effort that I put to get that the first time, to get it the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. Maybe once I get further in, you don't have to put as much effort. But for the most part, in the beginning of the journey, it might seem impossible, but it is not impossible. I am just some regular dude who just continues to do what I have to do every day to make sure that I'm in a better position tomorrow, and I definitely don't want to be in the same position next year. And so just continue to do the same thing that you're doing if you are striving for more. And if you're not, then just get out of your comfort zone and try something and just force yourself to do it. It's super scary. You're probably like, who would hire me? Why would I do this? But whatever you can do that could be of service to somebody. By the way, thank you for watching my video. Just a quick little bit of motivation. If I can do it, anybody else can do it, to be honest. And I just have to keep that hustle going. So I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but I'm saying that I accomplished something that I never imagined I would be able to accomplish. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit my link down below if you're thinking about becoming an agent, or like I said, if you just want some advice, just explain that in the email. But for the most part, keep striving for more, guys. Don't give up on your dream. Keep pushing.
Morning sunshine.